Okay, welcome everybody. 欢迎你们加入今天的学习。So everyone receive your notes. If you haven't received, you just message Mr. Lai. You can WhatsApp me. I would send to you directly. Okay, so okay, hold on. I will share the screen. Okay. Okay. Okay, today we focus on the SOT, SOT chapter. Okay. SOT chapter here. Okay. Waiter can see no waiter. Jessica, okay. Jessica, clear the PowerPoint can see. Jessica, here we have waiter also. We have waiter, Teng Yi. Okay, anything you can just type in the chat box. If you got any problem, question to ask. Okay, clear. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, so today our main focus is chapter 6. Okay. Before we start, I would like to know how many of you facing problem with this chapter. Okay, this is from 4 chapter. So if you got problem, you can type +1. If you okay, still able to handle this chapter, +2. So you try. +1 means hard for you. Okay, +2 still okay, able to handle. Okay, especially in the essay part, because normally SOT chapter when come up in the paper 2, less people will choose it, if you can choose it. But now maybe the situation changed. Now you may no chance to avoid it. You know why? We have who here inside here? Okay, even. So even. You know why? So even. Do you know why? Now you can't escape the SOT chapter if come out in the essay. Okay. Okay, last time we can say, if you really don't know the SOT chapter, or just skip it, no problem one. But now, no more chance to escape it. Okay, can you repeat? So even my question again, can you, why I say in the new syllabus KSSM, chemistry paper 2, if the SOT come out, you can't escape it. You have to answer in the paper 2 essay. Why? Why we have no choice already now? Last time, your senior all can choose. Okay, most of the people would choose to escape. But now, you have no chance to escape. Okay. Okay, because you know what, new syllabus in the section C, how many questions? Even. But how many questions? Okay. As we know, B and C in the essay, in the paper 2, section B and C in the paper 2, there are essay question. Okay. So what is the difference between now and the last old syllabus? Okay, anyone maybe can answer teacher. Lavena, Li Yi, Zhang Hong, Yuan Fun. Okay, 还没. So So you have to know the situation are now changing already. Okay, no more like last time. If you really don't study the short chapter, okay, I will skip it. Problem one. But now you be careful. If you really target for A or A plus, okay, you have to master this chapter. It's compulsory, necessary. Okay, because why? Waiter. Why teachers say like this? For the new syllabus and the old syllabus, what is the difference in the question arrangement? Waiter, you know what is the difference between old and new KSM exam format in Chemistry 2? Okay. TTJ, how about TTJ? Okay, so you have to very clear about the condition you're facing, because your enemy you must know well before you want to defeat it. Okay, yes, Richard, you're right. That is what I want to emphasize. Or even that's mean that you have no choice. If really come out in the C, what can you do? Okay, yes, Richard, you are very good. So no other option. If really come out in the section C, 20 marks for the essay, for the experiment, how are you going to answer? No option to choose. So that is the difficult part for the new syllabus for you all. Okay, so you're okay because the first year they're changing become like this. Okay. So before that, I will go through for you the K-Bar question. But now, teacher would like to show you how to memorize some very important parts in the sort. So maybe this diagram, most of you are already familiar. Okay, can say hi to all of us. Okay, Lavena. Okay, Lavena here. Okay, repeat last 1 minute. Okay, quite lagging. Sorry for you all. Okay, so Lavena. Okay, Lavena now. Okay, now for this part, I think Lavena got problem. To memorize which one is soluble, which one is not soluble, Lavena. Okay. Lavena can memorize all this solubility of salt. Okay. For the first one, you have to know well about the salt. First step, we have to the first key for you can't go anyway, okay, because you have to know which one's soluble, which one not soluble. So the first one must know is the sodium potassium ammonium keyword. Lavena, Lavena, you can open mouth also. Don't worry about your friends here. Okay, so we have all friends inside. So very easy, right? You memorize by using the keyword, right? Spa. Okay, spa, because you go spa, you need water, kan? So all spa soluble, they like water. Okay, this one no problem. Okay, how about the nitrate salt? Nitrate also no problem. All the nitrate you memorize, all also same with spa. They like water also. Okay. Or remember no spa. No spa like water one. Okay. Okay, how about chloride salt? Chloride means when you saw chloride salt, mostly they are soluble, but they got 3 pemberontak lah. I can say pantu lah. These 3 pemberontak don't want to take bath one. They don't want to mandi. So they cannot soluble in water. That's the keyword. Pa. Is it P-A-H, pa? I don't know how you all going to memorize it. Maybe you have your lagi creative boy, yeah. Maybe I think maybe can ask who to sharing with us here. Waiter, which method you using to memorize chloride and sulfate? Waiter can sharing with us. Okay. Which method you use to memorize chloride and sulfite? And sulfite. Okay. So, how about Jason? Jason also. Jason, you got any idea? Okay. So all this you need to have your own way to memorize it before because when you trying to answer the question first, first thing you have to analyze first. Is it this salt soluble? So when you saw chloride salt, first step you have to check whether they are considered past salt. When they are past salt, PAH, that means insoluble. So you have to memorize it. When you saw the question with sulfate salt, sulfate salt means all soluble also. Okay, mostly soluble, but they also got 3 pemperonta. So all these 3 pemperonta, I consider them as the PBC. So when you saw PBC sulfate, not soluble in water also. Okay, so my problem is now how are we going to memorize this part and PBC? Is there any good method you all can sharing with Mr. Lai here? Your method is better than me. Janice, how? Maybe your school teacher also teach you some creative method. Any creative? You just share, you don't be shy. Okay. The more you give to others, the more you will gain. So you remember, now you are sharing your idea. Later, more people will do the same thing with you. And then we will learn more. So even say Persatuan Agama Hindu. So PAH, PBC. So even good, okay? So this one I saw before, yes. Agama Hindu, Persatuan Bahasa Cina. So how I going to link PA with the chloride? How you make it? And link PBC, that means Persatuan Bahasa Cina to sulfate. You have any good way to link it with these 2 ions? How to connect them? Okay. So you have an idea already, very good. Persatuan Agama Hindu is a PA. So when I saw PA, I know, oh, habis. PA, chloride or sulfate, even. When you go to the exam hall, you sitting during the SPM, you really will become quite nervous. Okay, maybe your memory will lost temporarily for 20%, 30%, I'm not sure. Depends on how good you handle your emotion. Doris Lai, were you nervous when taking exam? So that is the problem. So once you nervous, gone. Okay, Miss Doris, how about you? Do you think you can do very well without any emotion disturb? So this is need to well train. Jason, Roxanne, okay. So Jason and Roxanne, do you have any better way to memorize it? Okay, good. Roxanne, any good thing to sharing? Okay, you see, so we have to well use dot even method. Dot even mnemonic is very good already. So you see, you got par, then you link to chloride. Must link to it until you forever forgot it. So you have to link to some story. Okay, so my story is, I always remember in my school, because it's Confucian school, they are compulsory to taking Chinese paper exam, all student. Okay, no matter you are Chinese, Malay, Indian. Okay, you need to take SPM subject, okay, for the BC paper. So you see, some of students, they don't like Mandarin class. Okay, so they always fail one. So they suka Ponteng bahasa Cina. So I got a friend, they don't like bahasa Cina. So they Ponteng lah. They suka Ponteng bahasa Cina. Okay, so suka Ponteng PBC lah. Okay, so my friend is suka Ponteng bahasa Cina, but where to go? When that student, the fellow Ponteng bahasa Cina, where to go? Okay, he don't want to catch by the discipline teacher. Where should it go? Where should it go? Where should he go, Roxanne? Okay, so you see, suka Ponteng bahasa Cina, so no place to hide. So my friends have to find some place to hide. Cannot stay in the school lah. So suka Ponteng bahasa Cina. So where should he go, Roxanne? So my friends are suka Ponteng bahasa Cina. So he curi go to whose house? Curi pergi rumah siapa? Pergi Ali house. Okay, because Ali is stay nearby the school lah. Ali didn't take bahasa Cina also. So he curi pergi Ali house. So C for pa. Suka for Ponteng bahasa Cina. So when you saw the S sulfate, automatically linked to the PBC. When you saw the words chloride C, automatically you link to the pa. Okay, so whatever method, the most important thing is you need to know these three important, not soluble ions. Okay, when they connect with chloride and sulfate. So no problem with chloride and sulfate, we go to carbonate. So carbonate, you know lah, carbonate is a CO3 2-. Okay, all are insoluble, they don't like at all. Okay, but they got the exception also. You have to be careful because the most powerful soluble salt is SPA. Okay, when SPA meet with all the ions, they will form the soluble salt. Okay, so SPA is king. Must soluble one. Okay, even though carbonate don't like water, but SPA carbonate soluble. So remember lah, carbonate they don't like water. Sebab mereka like to drink carbonated drink, Coca-Cola. They don't like, okay? They don't like water. So all the ethanol is soluble also lah. Okay, this is some method only. Okay, for the step, how to prepare the soluble salt, you see, we need to use titration method. This is titration method to produce the SPA salt. Okay, so remember the 5 important steps when you want to make the crystallized salt. Okay, because the SPA salt, they are soluble. So because they are soluble, they form solution. We don't want. We want to make it as the crystallized salt. That means they become the table salt that we eat now lah. So how are we going to make it becomes crystal? So remember the 5 important steps. First one, you have to heat it. You have to cool it. Okay, when you collect the titration here done already. So first step, you're going to heat it. Second step, you have to wait it until cold and form crystal. And then the third step, you need to filter it. And then the fourth step, you need to rinse it with the water, distilled water. And then the final step, you need to dry it. Okay, so you see, what I'm trying to show you is the diagram of the hypothalamus. Have you saw this creature before, Yuan Fun, Li Yi? Hippopotamus, Jenny? Have you saw this creature before? Jenny? Hippopotamus cube or not? Okay, Li said no. In zoo, Negara got right. But I'm sure you never saw the hippopotamus with the wing one, right? So you think hippopotamus is very cute, right, Jenny? Li. But actually, hippopotamus is the most dangerous animal in the Africa. It can kill and make people injured seriously. Okay. Compared with the lion, compared with the elephant, the hippopotamus is much more dangerous because people thought hippopotamus is very fat and moving slow. So they never estimate. They don't know how dangerous hippopotamus can. Okay, they can attack you when you go near to the territory. Okay, so remember when the hippopotamus can fly, so dangerous, I don't want to know. Okay, so hippopotamus can fly. What happened? Hippopotamus can fly is really what? Is really how? Do you think it's cute, Jenny? I don't like it. Okay, dangerous. So remember the first word for the 5 important steps, then you can know already. Okay, 5 important steps to make spa crystallized salt. Is it okay for you all? Jason, be okay to make crystal salt? So remember 5 steps, then you can elaborate it. Oh, Jason, then you can make the sentence. Then they will become your essay answer already. You see, it's very useful when you memorize the keyword only. Okay, you don't need to memorize so many words. Okay, for the color change, and this one you have to memorize because important also. Some of the very special salt, they will form the different color. As you can see, the zinc, I show you the zebra. Zebra is white color, right? So white color zebra. So for the zinc nitrate, no problem. When you heat it with fire, the zinc nitrate will gone, the nitrogen dioxide gas will gone. So the residue will become zinc oxide. So zinc oxide actually is the white color, no color one. But very special one, when the zebra is very hot, this zebra turn what color? Turn into yellow. So remember, zinc oxide is in the yellow when hot. Okay, this is a special for zinc. So zinc for zebra, remember, yellow zebra. Kalau you bakar zebra, dia akan jadi kuning punya zebra keluar. You remember zinc for zebra, yellow colored zebra when hot. But lead PB, okay, PB stand for Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, when you normal color is yellow color, very nice one. Okay, I like Winnie the Pooh. Doris, you like Winnie the Pooh? Tengi, you like? TTJ, you like it? Okay, but when the Winnie the Pooh getting fire, it will turn into what color? It will turn into very pretty color. It turn into brown color. So remember, PB turn brown when hot. Okay, PB brown when hot. Remember, okay, key in and save memory inside your brain and bring it to the SPM when hot. Okay, but it can turn back. Winnie the Pooh will go back to yellow, normal color when cold. Okay, all this very important because it's a very popular question in the SPM paper. And the copper one, normally we know the color is blue when inside the water solution. But when you heat it, it will become totally black. Okay, when you saw black, be careful. Must be something related with CO. Okay, so show you some diagrams. So which one is the zinc, A or B? TTJ, which one, A and B? When I hit it, you see what color change? A or B? Which one is our zinc? Which one is zinc? Which one is PB? Okay, try your answer here. And you can see. Okay. So TTJ, Yuan Fun, Zhang Hong, Jackson, Doris say A is Jin. Yes, thank you, Doris. The others, how? Jiaming, Jin is this one, and this one will be your PB. Why you say like this? Because you know, just now I say, yellow when hot must be Jin, zebra. We need the pool, they will become brown color. This must be lit. You see? Easier, right? So you have to use your own way. This is only my method lah. Okay, maybe your method is much more junky. I'm not sure. Okay, see whether you can see.
This is lead carbonate. When heating, it will turn lead oxide. It show brown color when hot. When cold, it will form yellow color. Okay. This is the zinc carbonate. When hot, it will turn into yellow color. Okay, when cold, it will turn back white color.
Yes, when cold, it will turn back white color. This is zinc. Oh, just now wrong demonstration. Sorry. We cannot use a plastic spatula to stir the thing. It will melt. Okay, but thank you to my student. Help me. You see? So the cation test, we have so many cation tests, but the most important I choose is this 5, because this 5 always come out in SPM. So you can see how to test the ZAP-NC. Can I know ZAP-NC stand for what? ZAP-NC for means what? Which ion? If you know, you can just type for teacher. So we can use the method NaOH. We can use the method ammonia until assess. Then we can observe what happened to the ZAP, what happened to the MC. So this one important because to differentiate, to identify these 5 cation, you really need the help of these 2 indicators. So NaOH, ammonia. Okay, these 2 is useful. Okay, for just MC stand for what? TTC. TTC can? Yes. So good, Doris. Okay, so you see, we got ZAP MC already. So remember ZAP MC. So you see, ZAP MC. I remember the ZAP is the best student in my class. I think Doris also in one of the best students in the school, in the class. Is it Doris? So the best student, they never pongteng class, always come to school. So 100% attendance, very good. But in one school, they got good student, top student. They also got the bad student. So the bad student here is the C. The bad student always pongteng class 1. Okay, the bad student pongteng class, so don't like to come to school is the C. This is against the problem student. So we have good student, we have bad student. So remember zinc is the most powerful one, always soluble in sodium hydroxide and ammonia. The calcium is the not good one, but always pongteng class. This one is calcium. Orisa, we made some. Okay, calcium, not copper. Because we are testing the no color salt. Okay, copper is considered color, is another case. So you see, you have zinc, you have calcium, you know already. So the middle one, you have to check. Okay, so the best one is zinc, the worst one is the calcium.
So we are testing calcium ions. To test calcium ion, we will add in sodium hydroxide drop by drop. Okay, observe what happened to the solution. Yes, what precipitate is formed. Excess. Okay, so we keep on going with excess sodium hydroxide. See whether the calcium ion dissolve or not. 有吗？有。你觉得会 dissolve 吗？不会。So excess 再多的话也不会再加哈。
So it's insoluble。
再加到差不多上一点点。
加多点。
它还是不会的，因为烤线是不喜欢 soluble 的。对了，我等一下你 see still insoluble 啊。Okay, very good. So we continue test with ammonia. When ammonia add in a little bit into the calcium ion solution sample, you can see what happened to the solution. What? 坏啊，还是坏啊？还是坏。小心，这上有点危险。我听你。So I think different you can see the different no precipitate is formed. That means no reaction.
Excess 也是没有。
No reaction. Excess also no precipitate form. 所以有差别啊，这个有 precipitate, this one no precipitate 啊。Okay, so congratulations successful. 怎么他们还是会变白？
So can you see the difference? No reaction when the calcium used in the ammonia. Okay, so as I say already, calcium is the most problem student. So in the NaOH, no reaction, no, not soluble, they form white precipitate. So that's how you can see the color is white.
So we are testing. We are testing
Okay, so how about this one?
PB lead 2+ ion in the sample. We will add in sodium hydroxide a little bit. Okay, so you can see precipitate, white color precipitate is formed.
Yes.
Insoluble. Okay, but when we keep on add in the sodium hydroxide, we will observe. Okay, and try to shake it a little bit. 多一点。看它会soluble。让你摇一下，好像会有啊。Okay, you can see when the sodium hydroxide add in excess, the white precipitate is soluble. Prove that Pb2+ ion exists in the sample. Continue do with the ammonia test. When a little bit ammonia add in the Pb2+ sample, you can see white precipitate form. So you can see white precipitate is formed. When add in excess ammonia solution. Okay. So you can see the white precipitate.
So I will stop the video.
White precipitate is still insoluble in the solution. Prove that Pb2+ ion is exists in the sample.
Okay, so just now you saw the color change very important whether white precipitate soluble or not soluble, it can show that which ion is inside. Okay, we have to use NaOH ammonia to prove that. So very important to memorize all this. Okay, I have to restart the PowerPoint. Okay, waiter. Okay. Just now, okay, our video can see just now. Is it LED? Too LED. Okay, can see. Okay, so we could continue to the next one. Okay, so actually today first half hour, I will do this briefing to you all. And then the second half hour, we will go to the real exam question. I will show you. Okay, like just this one. Okay, you can see. So this is the way how I'm going to memorize it. You have to draw your own Sorry, I share screen now. Can see. Okay, it's clear now. So you can see the screen. The screen with the mind map. This one is my I'm drawing. Try to make it easily. So you can see I can categorize it. Okay, this one. Okay, sorry. Okay, sharing again. Okay. So what you have to do, maybe when you go inside the exam hall, first thing you saw this question first, then maybe you can draw roughly, you can draft first, okay? Because you can see we have two types of tests, NaOH, ammonia. You see so many things to memorize it, but you see when you start drawing, you can organize it. You can using the mind map or whatever you see, you can see much more clearer now. So what I can see is the Zinc one is always soluble one. This is the king, the good student, the top student. That's how we say. Doris, very good one, always soluble. You see, always soluble. Okay, soluble when they're in excess. Okay, and the problem one, the problem student one is the calcium. Calcium cannot soluble. White PPT. So form white PPT. And also in the ammonia, the calcium, even no reaction at all. No reaction, you see. Okay. So the good student, the second good student is the aluminium. Aluminium also very good soluble, but aluminium cannot in ammonia. In excess cannot. You see, there are some different. And PB also considered good student, but weaker than zinc. So also same here, also insoluble. Same with aluminium. And then top MC, we got MC. MC because mixed with the bad dye. So MC also become quite naughty already. So Mg cannot soluble ammonia. Mg also cannot soluble in the ammonia. Okay, so you see Mg two times also cannot soluble. But Mg is better than calcium. So you see the flow. If you can memorize that MC, then you know already. There are two different persons. Good student, bad student. Good student can soluble more, bad student cannot soluble more, like this. So remember that MC, the sequence. And the other one is the color ions is much more easier. When you saw the blue color one, definitely they are copper 2+. They also cannot soluble. They will form precipitate. Okay, you see, cannot soluble. Blue precipitate. Okay. And if you saw the green color one, definitely they are iron 2+. And then you saw the Fe3+, they are brown color. So remember the banana from green turn to brown. 2+ go to 3+. Okay, so all are same. So you try to make it in the organized.
We are testing PB lead 2+ ion.
Okay. Now this is the color just now. And also to differentiate them, you can see some little bit different. Okay, you can see for the Fe2+, they are green color. Okay, when you further test it, okay, you can see they will form brown precipitate here. Okay, this one is brown. Insoluble. Okay, all this you can refer in your textbook also in your reference book. You can see the blue color here, or it's a copper You're using copper. How about this FeSO4? Try, see.
Fe2+ ion in the sample. We will pour the sodium hydroxide solution a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
Fe2+ ion in the sample. We will pour the sodium hydroxide solution a little bit. You will observe a dirty green precipitate form.
Got some interrupt here. Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe the file is too big. Next time, maybe I can convert it into 2 files. Okay, because the file quite big, they will always got problem when we play it. Again, I share it first. Okay. So we're almost done with the sort part lah. So you can see, actually what I want to emphasize is, okay, you just have to organize your all information. Organize it, okay? Because too much of thing you want to memorize, you will feel tough, right? When you organize it, then okay one. This should be no problem for you all. Okay, so I can show you some. This one very special one. Okay, anyone done this before, the Browning test? Can I know any one of you done Browning test? Browning test in school. Successful to form Browning emitter. This one needs some technique. Doris, you can. Very good. TTJ, how about you? Okay, so you see the Browning test. Yes, Chang Hong, very good. Yes. Especially for those already done. Your memory will be very strong, very good. Actually, must ask your teacher to let you do at least one. Okay, if not, maybe it's not so strong like the impact for you if you only study from the book. Okay, we need some real image. Okay, from the doing experiment, you can really see what happened.
Okay, go. Okay, go. Now we are testing the nitrate ion. So we add in the 2CN dilute H2 SO4 first, and followed by 2CNQ of FeSO4 iron 2 sulfate. Okay, we pour slowly, and we observe the color turn become cloudy.
Alright, react one now.
Okay, after that, you have to slowly add in the concentrated sulfuric acid.
Not always successful.
From side.
Sometimes you feel also.
So you hold. 再斜一点，slant，打斜一点，你要看慢慢流的，要给它流在下面去的对的，慢慢来
You have to condong kan dia. You cannot, because you have to slowly add in the sulfate acid. You drop only.
We hope the Browning will form
quite
in the middle of the solution.
We can done it.
That means nitrate ion exists in the sample.
很热那个水，
它会热一点，对，一个很强的呀 ，concentrated one
Very.
至少要5 drop 有了，你要给它慢慢变成 Browning I think successful I don't.
因为有 brown 的东西。
Okay, Browning in the middle is it?
Okay.
Very successful. 高一点点。
好看。
I think very nice. Browning form 成功，因为你刚刚好弄到中间去。你再等多一点，它会变成比较 clear 的。它现在在 react。Okay, show that nitrate ion is exists inside the solution. Well done.
I also wonder sometimes can successful or sometimes also fail. This student very good, very lucky also. First one time only, then he managed to form the Browning in the middle. I don't know how. Okay, sometimes depends on the luck also. Okay. Zhang Hong also you done it first time successful.
Pour the nitric acid solution into the calcium chloride solution. After that, we will pour the silver nitrate solution into our A2 solution.
Observation.
Observation, the solution became cloudy and it has white precipitate.
Yeah, show that
the solution has chloride ions.
chloride ion inside. Thank you.
Chloride ion means when they are doing the nitric acid together with the silver and O3, then they will form. Then they will saw the white precipitate. The solution must not shake before adding the concentrate. Yes, cannot shake it. We must let it cool down. Yeah, so need some technique lah. Must follow all the steps lah. So TTC, if you haven't done this before, no choice, but you can refer the YouTube. You can go surf, okay? Because the browning very popular one, this one, TTC, So you have to know the process. The first step, add in the dilute one, H2SO4. The second step, FeSO4, and then the last step is the most important one. Slowly add in the concentrated H2SO4, and cannot be straightforward. You have to 中东干, make it how to say 打斜它, okay, not so straight. And just now all this one is the white precipitate, okay. The other one also same white precipitate. So the sulfate and the chloride, they are using different thing. Barium nitrate. This one is the silver nitrate. So different thing. All this has to memorize. You have no shortcut, but you really have to know all these tests. They sure will come up. Okay, maybe in objective or in paper 2. This is a very nice browning form. Zhang Hong, is this same with your school? Very nice, huh? You. Okay. Because you really can see the middle got the browning, yes. So when you done this, is the impact is very strong. So the student always can do already. Next time they saw this question, they know the nitrate is tested by the browning because they run this before. So if you really got chance, can ask your teacher to do it for you, because next year still got time. Okay. To test the ethanol, yes, you can see what is the color of this green color. Green color is come from the potassium dichromate, right? So the potassium dichromate turn from orange to the green.
Potassium dichromate turn into green, Yeah, green color already. Green, 明显的。Patricia, is it green color?
Green color.
Potassium dichromate turn into green, Yeah, green color already. Green, 明显的。Patricia, is it green color?
Patricia, I call Patricia to see. Okay, so you can see orange, okay, before that is the orange color. This is the potassium dichromate, orange. But after that, oxidize happen, it will turn green color. So all these are indicator one very important. What is this? Become colorless one. So you can see from what color?
The iron to ion. So we're using the potassium manganate. Okay, few drop of the potassium manganate and observe the color change. Okay, go enough. Okay, we try to shake it. As you can see, the purple color decolorize. Okay, stop. Okay, okay, stop.
Okay, so you can see just now we are using the Fe2 plus solution inside, and then when we add in the potassium manganate inside, Fe2 plus oxidize into 3 plus already. So the color of this one also become colorless. So that oxidation really happen. So all these indicator very important. Okay, if can, really you go to the lab, touch it. Okay, not only study from the book, study from the textbook. Okay, it's really not enough. Okay, not strong impact for you. If you really can touch it, very good. Okay, anyone can tell me what is the test for this one? PBI. PBI, have you done this before? Zhang Hong, Waiter, Jessica. PBI is something very special. When the PBI, when you hit it with fire, you can see what happened. yellow precipitate. They cannot soluble. But when you cold it already, it will be no more color and they will soluble. This is a very special thing for PBI. So you can see the student heat it, what happened.
So this is a PBI, lead iodide precipitate. When heat it will become colorless. Okay. When cold, it will form yellow precipitate.
Sorry, terbalik already. Yellow when heat it, okay. Yellow, actually it's a yellow, but it will turn colorless when you heat it. That means when hot, it will form colorless. It will no colorless. Okay. PBI, PBI when hot will form colorless. Okay, because PBI is the yellow, yellow PPT. Okay, so when hot, it will form colorless. When hot, you see lah. Okay, when cold already, they will form back PPT, yellow precipitate. This one very okay. We go to the next. Okay, so we call this is a golden rain. Okay, very nice one. Okay, shiny one. Golden rain. Golden rain.
So this is a PBI, lead iodide precipitate. When heat it will become colorless. Okay.
Now soluble already, very hot.
When cold, it will form yellow.
So now it's already cold. So they will form back the precipitate. Okay, look like the rain, the golden rain color. You can see very shiny one. Okay. So all this is a technique you need to know. You need to handle before you go for the Amali test. Okay, so nobody can help you. You have to done everything. Okay, included how to measure, how to
更少啦，
你不要撞我手啊！
小心啊！
小心啊！小心啊！
拿到滿啦，3000就是滿7000。
再 add in the concentrated sulfate acid.
Okay, can you tell me what is the mistake for this student when carry on the test, salt test? So for this student, what is the mistake just now? Waiter, anything wrong? Not good. TTC, TTJ, yeah, you already know because no logic and so many. How can you put so much of the solution inside? Later you cannot gongzhang also. You see, okay, the better one is what 1/3 only. Try not to more than half lah. Well done, Yunfun. Oh, observation very good. Yunfun very good. Okay. So we continue for this one.
2cm。
那你加的是什么？
就那个 line 啊，
不是那个
curve 对，那个 curve。我看一下你的对吗？就是讲你的 ice level same with the manicus level 啊，对吗？如果有白色纸更好。图哦。Okay.
So you can see, when we want to take the reading, make sure you are taking the manicus level, right? So this one important also. When we saying about the manicus level, how you going to take the accurate reading? So can you state one precaution step to avoid parallax error? anyone can give teacher one precaution step. Try. So when you want to take the reading, so make sure you are taking the meniscus level here. So meniscus level, let's say is 2 lah. So how to answer it when the question come out in the essay or structure? How to prevent parallax error? The reading not good. Maybe you read from top, you read from the bottom part, so not good. So how are you going to write in the answer? Precaution step, always observe by using what? Your eyes here. Make sure the eyes are parallel to the meniscus level. Yes. Make sure the eyes level, yes. Eyes level, same, or you can say parallel, okay, to the meniscus level of the liquid. Then you can get marks already lah. You see? Thank you, Doris. All this is a skill lah, okay? You really need to carry on the experiment, then you can learn. If you from book only, it's quite tough. Like this example, how are you going to fold your filter paper? If you need to filter something, you need filter paper. How you put inside the filter funnel?
Okay, 把它塞进去你的 filter， 然后放那里。这样放。要这样放一些。这样放的。这样。要这样放进去。
But done water, but don't know how to put it inside also go problem.
怎么放进去你的？
Nobody can help you during the experiment. Amali, you need to done it everything by your own.
Hold on.
So now you know, So next time, don't just ask your ketua, leader, kumpulan to do all for you. You also have to carry on by yourself. Doris, yours are the ketua always carry all the apparatus, or you always wait for your friends to help you. You see? Jiaming, how about you? Li Yi, Teng Yi, Chen Yang. So always be the one done a lot of things, you learn a lot. Okay, so this is the experiment. How we going to test the factor of the concentration in the rate of reaction chapter. We are using sodium thiosulfate solution plus the sulfuric acid. So you can see the sulfur form.
Observe from top until the X mark disappear. From top until 你看不到了。对啊 ，until 你完全看不到就 stop。OK， 已经完全看不到了，已经 done complete reaction. Record the time.
So all this unique skill, okay, and done for today's slide. Okay, I have to show you something first. Okay, today notes here. Student version. Okay, this exercise, you have to do it. Okay, once you've done it, you can ask the answer from Mr. Lai. Because all this is a very good short question. So you can see just now we learned about how to test the anion, cation. Example for this question, you see. Okay. Describe a chemical test to verify cation and ion. So inside we got cation and ion. So which one is a cation? TDJ, Yuan Fun. Which one is our cation? Okay, can anyone give answer cation? So I think I haven't shared the screen right. Sorry, I have to share now. Okay, this one. Sharing now. So I have to share again here. Okay. Okay, Jenny, can you give teacher what is your cation? Cation is positive or negative here? Positive or negative? This one, cation is a positive or negative? Cation. Anion. Okay, Jaime. So from the diagram, you can see they got zinc nitrate inside. So we get zinc 2 plus, nitrate is NO3 negative. So which one is cation? Which one is anion? Waiter. So you have to carry a chemical test. So this is a 6-mark question. Cation position, which one? So cation is the positive or negative? Cation is positive, right? Because saya suka kucing. Kucing is a cat. Cat can help us to tangkap tikus, very good. The anion not good. The N will curi makan, curi makanan kita. So you can see here, here. So you have to carry 6 mark means 3 for the cation, 3 for the anion. For just now, we already discussed how to test the zinc. So you have to use the MC. You have to use the sodium and hydroxide. So we pour how many cm and we use what inside. So this is the sample. That's how we use zinc nitrate, right? The sample is zinc nitrate. And then we pour how many cm in the test tube. Zhang Hong, that's how you say cannot use too much. So we can use how many cm, and we have to add what is the indicator inside. Okay, you cannot see. Sorry. Can see now, waiter? Stop sharing here. Again, share here. Okay, Gan can see now. Waiter can see now. Oh, sorry, that's not cannot see. Okay, so hurry up, we have 5 more minutes because you will go to the another workshop. So now we are using chemical test to test the cation and the anion. So how many volume we can use? That's how we say cannot too much. So we have to use how many volume, how much to use for the test tube. How much volume to use for the test tube. So a test tube size, maximum is 15 only. So we try not to exceed 15 cm. Okay, it's a maximum. So the volume, try not to exceed 15. So maybe how many you can use? Waiter, Gun, how many volumes you advise to use? So this one we add NaOH, and this one we add the ammonia. Okay, and this one, the white precipitate will form. You see, very simple one. All equal schema only. Okay, white precipitate for the zinc, 2 cm, very good, Lavena. Okay, so my question is, can the white precipitate soluble for zinc? Doris, can or not? For the zinc 2 plus ion, can soluble or not? Okay, can or cannot here. So you see, that's how we say zinc is the ZAC, MC is the good student. So ZAC is the good student always soluble. So definitely your answer will be soluble. So you just need the method, the technique to memorize it. Actually not tough, you see. 1, 2, 3 marks already gone. You already get it. So another test, you are testing the nitrate. How to test nitrate? Nitrate, just how you saw our friends doing the Browning test. So our Browning test, Chang Hong, you are expert. Lin Chang Hong, how to do the Brown test. How to do Browning test. How to do it. How to do it. Browning test. So also same, we add the sample, also 5 cm, 2 cm, 2 to 5 cm also good, no problem one. So add what inside? 2CN or what? The first step. Into a test tube containing what? Containing what? Containing how many CN of the zinc nitrate. So all this volume you must give. You must give a number. If not, no marks. You must give a number for that. So you have to give add 2CN. Okay, good. Okay. So good. So we just add in the 2CN of the dilute H2SO4 solution in a test tube containing of 5CN can. No problem. 5CN of the zinc nitrate. So slowly drop the concentrated what? Very good, Zhang Hong. Thank you. So we must add in the few drop very concentrated what inside. We use the keyword down to side of the what. That means you cannot straightforward add in. You have to 升动干, menyendeng干, 打斜放. Okay, that means you cannot direct add inside. Need add iron sulfate. Very good. Yes, we got iron sulfate, right? So yes, thank you, Evan. Thanks, Evan, for reminding us. Yes. So the second step, I think I missed out already. So we have to add more. Maybe how many CN? 2CN also, right? 2CN also of the what? The Fe2 sulfate. I think it's OH. Okay, OH also can. Sulfate also can. And then slowly drop concentrated what? Which acid? Very good, Doris. H2SO4. You don't use the formula. You use the name. Down to the side of the test tube. We use the keyword 打斜叫什么呢? Slender. Very good, Lavena. You use the word very good, slender. Okay, and then finally the brown sling will form. Okay, you see, all this is the technique only. Okay, you organize your answer right nicely. 6 marks, or you can get it, no problem. Okay, but I think time is not enough already. I cannot go through. You try go through all. I already give you the keyword already. Okay, you just fill in and complete it. Okay, thank you, Lavena. You try to finish all this. Okay, if you need answer, you can message teacher. Okay, teacher will send to you. PM teacher to get it. Okay. So if you need more revision for this chapter, maybe Mr. Lai recommend you to come for the next week. We have the intensive class. Intensive class for next week, we will focus on the Form 4 chapter. If you really need to know more about Form 4, because your basic may be not strong, so you can do revision together with us. We will do for the day 1 calculation, all the calculation more. And the day 2 will focus on the element, periodic table. And the day 3 focus on the bonding, chemical bonding, hydrogen bond, covalent bond, ionic bond. And the day 4, we will focus on the today chapter like this. Okay, mostly the short part. Okay, so 1 hour only. This is a 5 days intensive lah. If you're really interested, you can message Mr. Lai to register it. For those who haven't joined the Amali, for the first time, our free trial workshop, maybe you can try to join by this Monday. Okay, this Monday night, we have one workshop, 8 to 10. Okay, we will focus on the Amali paper 3. Okay, like just now, I show you how to carry experiment and how to write the answer for this paper, how to score the 15 mark inside. You need a technique, how to write hypothesis, how to write operational definition, how to write the inference. All this you need to know. And some common mistake also very useful. I will give you more example from the SPM candidate mistake so that you can avoid it. Okay, so it's a 2-hour course, 2-hour workshop. Okay, you can message Mr. Lai for more information. Any question for today? TDJ okay? Zhang Hong okay? Waiter okay? So you have to do more revision for all this sort, especially the color one and the indicator. Even okay? Jiaming, Jessica. So you go back after the night time, maybe you have more time, you can do that. You do the exercise first, then you will know. Okay, what more you need to revise, which part you are weak, so you have to focus more. Okay, spend more time. Okay, Li, okay. So it's no problem. Then I will return the session to Mr. Kelvin. Thank you everyone for joining us. Oh, I saw you are here also. Good to see you, Saw. Okay. So, Jenny, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Lai. It's already 4:14. Okay. Take a break and then you will continue with biology. Thank you, Mr. Lai. The class is very interesting. Okay, Tek Chi, you are here. Okay. Yeah, the weather is so nice to take a nap. Okay, good. Please take a break. Okay, refresh yourself. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. You will start in a short while. Okay. So Mr. Go will be coming in soon. Okay. For those who are interested to join Mr. Lai's extra workshop, okay, please contact Mr. Lai. Okay, he has the phone number with you, right? You have the number. So it is very informative. Okay, and you will improve a lot by attending just the 5 hours class. It is time for you to pick up whatever that you did not learn well, or you want to improve and make yourself better. Just a short 5 hours course, 5 hours course, okay, you can gain a lot, really a lot from a very experienced school teacher, Mr. Lai. Okay, anyone want to register earlier? Okay, please WhatsApp Mr. Lai. Take a break now while waiting for Mr. Go to prepare. Mr. Go is here already. Is everyone ready to start? Or you want to take a break? Go and drink a glass of water. Go toilet.
Class, I think we better start now because it's already 4:16. But if you do feel tired later, please inform me. Maybe I give you a 2 to 3 minutes break for you to go to the toilet or drink some water like that. All right. So how are you guys doing? Guys, is your place raining? My place was raining from yesterday.